Morning, here we are. Uh, ooh, anyway, we're here. And I'm kind of continuing yesterday. Yesterday I did custom word balloons in custom. There's my hat. We'll be having bad hair days to get to the barber. Yesterday I did custom word balloons in Illustrator. And I don't use Illustrator for too much, just as much, mainly because you need vector images for that, and then I just export it to screen and put it up on. I'll put it to screen for my webcomics, and later on I'll format it for. But in the meantime, you got to color these things. And do that, you got to understand color theory, because I see a lot of muddy colored comics, even in professional stuff. I see really muddy stuff. You want to see somebody who muddies his color, and whoever just was coloring Lieutenant Blueberry knew what he was doing. Here's a Lieutenant Blueberry page, really nice, and no muddy colors, because all those colors have no black in them. That's the key. No black in your colors. Now, here's the deal. Let's take a look at this color right here. It has no color. It has no black in it. K is black. If we were just to rely on RGB instead of CMYK, K is black. RGB doesn't have any of that. So you can get all the way over here, get yourself a nice little, you got 47% black. Do you have any indication of that in RGB? Not a dime's worth. So that's why I never even look at the RGB. I only look at the CMYK, and I have everything geared towards CMYK. See? So if you get down into this area where you have some K in it, you just grab the K, and then you have a pure violet instead of a muddy violet. A muddy violet is going to mess you up eventually. You'll get these muddy colors, whereas that's a real violet right there. That's a real violet. That's no, now you do it again, and it has no yellow in it. That's how you know it's a real violet. You know, if it has no yellow in it, it has to be a real violet, because there's only two other colors that exist. There's blue and red. In this case, cyan, magenta. But yellow has absolutely nothing to do with purple. Purple and yellow are complementary colors, and so if you have 0 yellow and 0 black, you've got a true point pole. See how much variation you get in this. So you can play around with it a lot. You get all types of different kinds of purples. You get a really vibrant purple. But once you get over here towards this area, see right there, you start to get black. And then you're not, and then we're getting into a little bit of yellow. So if you get yellow, you're knocking down your purple. See? So you don't want to do that. Anyway, what I know. So that's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. We're on page 99. Worked on page 97 and 98 yesterday. I only have an hour and 20 minutes. That's an hour and 15 minutes or so, maybe even an hour and 10 minutes to work on this today. So I'm going to get on it. And I'm going to try and follow my own little principles here. Okay. Now let's get my ugly face out of there. And here we have Grandpa and Mrs. Hartman going on to get married. So let's increase the size of that sucker. Did this all with mechanical pencil. I've been over that. I'll show it again sooner or later. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of some of the, well, we thought we were going to get rid of some of the, oh, we can't do it here. Go up here in the tone area. So we're going to, whereas I didn't do so much in the first part of the book, and I'm probably going to go off and mess around with the first part of the book, which I've done. I messed around with the first part of the book over the weekend. Let me see if I can, what's going on here? Messed around with the first part of the book. Over the weekend, I don't want to always show the damn bookmarks bar. And I redid it by putting a texture for a watercolor texture. I scanned a piece of cold press watercolor paper, 300-pound rough cold press Fabriano Classico that I've had for years, and I scanned that and I put that on a layer, and I put a tonal, the tone that I've been using on all these other pages. I put that tone on there, and then that made this part stand out just the tiniest bit. And putting that tone on there and a little bit of shadow, I did some shadow things over here, made this muted and this a little lighter. You can see there's a little bit of difference there, which is, I think, helps. And then back here, I just simply made it monochromatic. That makes it doesn't jut forward. Anyway, so that's what I did over the weekend. Kind of using this whole thing. You'll notice that I'm taking a little bit out of the way that Lieutenant Blueberry was colored, in that even though this is a gray, it's not a gray with any black in it. I made the gray out of complementary colors, so it doesn't muddy up this area. This area still is open, and it doesn't feel blah, blah, blah. And all these colors don't seem because they don't have any black in them. I made real colors. We're careful about that. So let's get back over here, and we can get rid of our boy. And I gotta see what I'm doing over here. Okay, so that's where I'm coming from. I'll do some more Illustrator stuff probably later in the week. But I'm wanting to get a month ahead. Real problem getting staying ahead of my publishing schedule, which is what I want to do. I want to have enough of a leeway between publishing schedules so I can go back and still have time to do some recoloring and redrawing and anything I want to do to improve the book between now and the time I actually come out with a hard copy, which sooner or later in this next couple of months I'll start a Kickstarter campaign, but I have some rewriting and redrawing to do, and that's real important. I've got to produce this thing in a version so go out and people will be holding their little hands for a long time without it being the best I can come up with. So that's where I'm coming from. Everybody's got limitations in their talents. Everybody. You just have to figure out how you get past some of them. Okay, here's our little buddies. Paul and Blue have taken them out back to the church to get hitched. Did a lot of research on wagons. Wagons, all types of wagons. And there's our friend, there's the church. Comes from the first part of the book. First 6 or 7, 4 or 5 pages has the church in it. And then I veer off into the Civil War. Which this is 1914. This is 2020. Think of 2014. How many Vietnam veterans were there hanging out in the United States? An awful lot of them. They're in their 70s, but they're still around. That's the way it was back in 1914. An awful lot of Civil War veterans still around. Grandpa is one of them. Wasn't much of a Civil War veteran since he only went to one battle, but it was a doozy, good old Battle of Gettysburg. Much more important than Gettysburg. So maybe Appomattox. Confederacy won an awful lot of those first battles. Didn't win this one because General Lee screwed it up, but yeah, we could be thankful he did. All the hoo-ha and everything over everything. We forget that. What the heck we were fighting about. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is today and make a bunch of colors that have no black in them, but are muted. You can do muted colors without adding black. You really muddy up your colors if you don't watch it. You have to keep on backtracking and saying, does it have any black in it? Because black will kind of creep into it if you don't watch it out. Guess they had an awful lot of viewers at this time. Now I got nothing. Yeah, it's gonna sick of me. That happens. What? I've seen that more than once. Maybe I'll get this whole thing done in the time I got here, and then tomorrow I'll have to do a absolutely new drawing because I got to do page 100, which I haven't done yet. I've got the sketches done, but I haven't done the actual drawing. So that may be what you see tomorrow, me doing the actual drawing. I don't want to be too different than what I got here, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Do. Man, banners. Okay. You guys can go see. Let me see. I'm going to edit this. Page 86 is a good page to go to. Okay. And then scroll across the bottom. Sticker. Yeah, it'll work. I'll try to keep everything up here in the top so you don't get lost. Okay, so, skin tones. Get some skin tones from these guys. Just use this. Now let's take a look at it. Make sure it has no black in it. Ha 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 ha. No black. There are other ways to get muted colors. Even brown. You can get brown out and still have no black, though the official definition of brown is a shade of red, which means you've added black to it. That's what shade means, is you've added black to it. But you can do it other ways that are more, that give you better results. And I'll put in a brown here sooner or later and show you what I'm talking about. I'm doing it, I don't know. Down here in color. Okay. Good, I caught myself. Okay. This is more fun than all types. There's a lot of things less fun than this. Anyway. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I'm thinking to myself about an idea I had and why it's a good idea since the world's gone crazy. Yep, always a good idea. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Paul's got his face in the shadow. No. There they got their hands. They're holding hands. That's a good thing. It just happens to be the way it is that my great grandpa, at the same age in life, took up with a woman named the Widow Hardeman. I got photographs of them. And they look like these two people. And if you're going to make some characters that were of that time and bespeak that kind of culture, you got to go get real. I got real by where. So no, I guess I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's gonna be his hat color. close to his skin color, so maybe I need to mess around with that. Yeah, maybe I should let's see. Yeah, let's make that color. It's a gray, has no black in it, and that'll probably work out a little bit better than that. So I still work on it. I can still fix this. Okay, I'll go over here and I'll fix that too. Make sure I don't just get a multiply this. It would actually cover up that color. Okay. So it's a little different than his skin color. Okay. Over here, also. I should just do it like I was doing it places here. Okay. And his hat's down here also. And over here, I let that go, and I shouldn't. It's just a sketch work. So is that? Get rid of it. Okay. Back in color over here. There's Widow's head color right there. 2 has no black in it. Green's a good color to wear on your wedding day. Okay, and she's down here too. Let's see, bring this down so you can see it. Okay. Okay, now Pa's wearing a hat. That's the color of it. We got to make that correct. So we got to color Pa's hat. Okay, and then Bennett, our boy. I don't think I've given him a color here. Look at this. Do that. A little burning here. It's not doing a whole lot of good. So I should probably just do this. some hat rim there. Yep. Make that smaller. That gives it a hat rim. Thing to do to a person. Give them a hat rim. That's layer one, so I can play around with its edges a little bit. And I'm gonna just barely smudge the edge of that because it's a little too hard. And, okay. So, well, while I'm here, I might as well pick that up, get rid of that. That little black will creep in if you don't watch it. I didn't want to do that. Okay. So, now color grandpas. Cool. No, 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 no. Oh, that's I screwed that up. That's why I didn't understand that before. That's a hat. That's Pa's hat. Grandpa's coat. So I didn't. I was wondering what the heck is that? Okay, so now this is Pa's hat. Pa's hat color. Right there. Sure it has no black in it. Has no black in it. Well, maybe that's not Pa's hat color. That's her hat color. Well, it's not exactly the right place. Oh, well.
Friday I'm going to.
So is this hers? Well, it's got to be his. The angle, try not this not. Maybe I will. I can draw it back again. I'm such a dingleberry. Oh well. And the hat shape is her hat shape. That's more pleasing color too. Okay. So what do I do with that? So I can use this. First, create a. Okay. Yeah, that way I can mess around with this without worrying about whether or not I'm. Okay. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's just one panel. Nobody's gonna lose their mind over it. Yeah. Okay. Now, so that's gonna be a pause color because we know that's pause head back here. Yeah, that's pause head back there. Oh, pause. Yes, I keep consistent here. If I try, maybe I can do that. Ah! That. Okay, I just do that here. Okay. Okay, and Blue Boy's hat. I'm going to have to open up this to get Blue Boy's hat. Okay. Okay, that's Blue Boy's hat color. Let's make sure it's... Nope, we don't want any. See how that stuff creeps in there? So, see, I've got a brown here with no, absolutely no black in it. So you can do that. Okay. Real difficult though. I like that. Okay, let's just play around in here. 42. Make this 85. Yeah, how about we make this 50? That's all right. Yeah. Has no black in it. Okay. Go back to our little boys down here. And there's Joey's head. Color of Joey's hat, which is more like what I had on page 53, but it just doesn't have black in it. Well, it sure is a Tuesday, isn't it? I have done a little bit of research, and Tuesdays are crummy days for the World Wide Web. Just seems like nothing happens on Tuesday. It's a good day to have my hour and 20-minute live stream because I got to go teach college later. And I'm going to tell them all about Aristotle today. So, good thing to do on a day like today. Well, I'm not going to tell them all about Aristotle. It'd take years. I'm going to tell them about Aristotle's take on ethics. Because those of us who are artists know that art can have a crazy effect on people. It can make them do the dumbest stuff that actually, what it does, it gives them permission to do dumb stuff, evil stuff. Well, I was going to do it anyway, but now you say it's okay. Well, I'll do it again. Okay. And Mrs. Hartman has some type of get up here. Okay, we'll say that's it. Make sure it doesn't have any black in it. Has no black in it, so we'll go for it. Unlike Blue Boy, she's all covered up. Which is not unusual because when I was Blue Boy's age, I didn't wear a coat until it was 10 degrees outside. You're young, you're a lot more hardy than this old folks. So the old folks stay bundled up. I should have done that, but I'll fix it in a second. What am I doing? What am I doing on layer 1? Get dumber all the time. Oh, crap. Okay. What's going on with me today? Trying to keep my thoughts on one thing. Oh, okay. Losing my mind. Oh well. Yeah, well, all right. So Paul's wearing his blue-green outfit. So we'll have him doing that. Okay, that. And here he is over here. And boy's wearing that blue-gray thing, which has no black in it. And so he's over here. Okay. And Paul's wearing, well, we don't know what Paul's wearing, do we? Yeah, we do. Wearing that thing there. No gray. Okay. No black. No gray, no black. Okay. And there, I'm going to some other color. Let's put this on so you can actually hear me. Somebody, as if anybody would want to, but at least pretend that people are interested. Huh. Sometimes I hate Facebook. Okay. It was yesterday. This has not expired, you dummies. Let's watch who cares. We're done with this in a few minutes anyway. Oh, man. Anyway. So I'm working on the buggy. Okay. 7 inch. I've got about 30 minutes to go. I have to go teach Aristotle, Plato, critical thinking. Now my dog is swimming today. Because the dog sitter said there's no swimming on Wednesday and Friday. Who? That'd be the only time he gets to swim this week. Best thing in the world for him. Keeps him slender. Don't want him to get fat as he gets older. He's only 3 years old, so you gotta be proactive on these things. Otherwise you get a fat dog, older dog. That's easy to happen because dogs, when they don't have anything active to do, they sleep. And that's how they get fat. So you got to give them a lot of exercise, and you get an opportunity to have them swim, you better do it. So here's that, that comb back there. Slacks. I gotta figure out what he's gonna be wearing slacks that are similar to what he's wearing. He's a color conscious man. He understands fashion to a certain extent. So this wearing here. Get rid of that, and what do we got? Look at this yellow. And when you do that, you get towards purple. So let's put it to 25. Maybe 30. Yeah, that's better. 3, 36. Okay, here's a pause. Color of pause. Slacks. Yeah, should I have him wearing a? Yeah, I think I will. I'll have him wearing a very similar color to his. But I think this looks a little better. More in keeping with his Mennonite fashion aesthetic. Okay, with that. Now back here. Let me see. It's kind of lazy when I was doing this. And I'm on 20 here, so I can't have that big brush. So just, okay, this layer. Okay. So I need a slightly larger brush. Sometimes I get lazy when I'm doing these things. I just want to get it over with. Okay. So what am I drawing here? Da, 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 da. At least I'm drawing the correct layer. Like a little bit of improvement. Okay, so now give myself the problem of I have to put some sky there. Okay. Oh, sweet coffee. I'm making some progress. Oh, I'm so close. Smudge. Oh, that's smudge. Do some smudging anyway. I have to cover this whole thing and this. I might as well do this over here too, since it's only masked out by that border layer. And do this over here too. Okay. Okay, do this over here too. Okay. Now we got the background there. And we just might as well steal page 98. Okay. Which I kind of enjoy doing. So might as well do some of the same stuff over here. The right layer. It's really amazing. So easy for me to mess up. Like my hands been alive. Ooh, I miss it, but okay. What's that back there? So a little bit of a smaller brush. A little bit of that. Kind of understated because kind of simplicity also equals readability. So keep it a little bit. Don't overdo it. And so now we have to go over here and steal some more. Make sure it has no black in it. Let's see black creep in. You don't want more than just like one. Doohickey of black to creep in there. Forgot to color Paul Grandpa's lips. Dang. I'll fix that. Okay, a little bit here. And a little bit over here by the lady's nose. And then I have to color that upward over here. Same thing over here. Okay, I'm going to just slow that down here too. Okay, I got that. Yeah, let's work on this. We got 15 minutes to go. So we, in our previous episode, we colored the horses that color. Let's do the same thing here. The coolest part's this long project, which eventually I won't be able to do because it doesn't stay in the early 20th century forever, is using all my research that I've done, going to Gulfstream Park and Calder Racetrack and drawing horses and drawing horses and drawing horses. So that now drawing horses is not too easy. That's not difficult. I had found it difficult to draw horses for years because, I just went around that much horses. Dang, what are you going to do? Look at photographs of horses, those things are static. You can't really get an idea what the anatomy of a horse is from a photograph. When I started, when I moved down to Florida, well, dang, they got Calder Race Course here. We got Hialeah, which Hialeah is famous. And Gulfstream, it's going on all the time, dang. So I started going down there and seeing the anatomy of horses firsthand. Then I got a hold of Thomas. What is that? Horse artist. I got a hold of George Stubbs' horse anatomy, which backs up all that stuff that I was learning by being there. So that was just magnificent. So this is a cool thing. One of the coolest parts of doing this project is being able to use all that knowledge that I gained from going out to the racetrack and spending my time in a lot better way than other people at the racetrack were doing, which they were losing money, which is, I can get into that. Okay, so I'm going to have a similar color to this for the street. It's going to be on the grayer side. Can't have any of that. Okay, and 39. What do you got? You got a gray. Yeah, I got a really good gray. So let's start going over this. That really good gray. Well, look at me, wasting my time. Let's do it this way. It's not that easy, but you gotta get that edge done, and then that edge done. here. Okay. It's a lot easier. Yeah. That's the color I want. So maybe I can lighten it up a bit. Yeah, lighten it up a bit and see what happens if I do it that way. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better. Well, let's lighten it up even more. And then maybe we should bring it up here. No, can't do that. Let me see. All right. Let me see. Go back. Okay. Now, how about we do this? Do it in spots. Changing the slight coloration, the temperature of that. You see, my problem was that I wasn't separating the room from the individual horses in the carriage. So it was becoming. You want to have things hold plane, but you don't want it to just blend together. Things should just blend. Okay, now I got to do this. Do two things. One, 24, 10, and 30. Hopefully I can remember that. 24, 10, and 30. You write that down. I'll write it on the napkin. And I want that color there, which is okay. Let's get this up here. Do some messing around here. It's okay. All this stuff is very fluid because you're doing it digitally. You can always mess around with it. A whole lot easier than scratching white oil paint or watercolor, for that matter. I got a thumb up today. Thank you for the thumb up. Occasionally I do something right. Oh, fill that sucker in. And back to And I need to that doesn't work out too bad. Now I got to go back to 24, 10, and 30. And do this up here. And make sure I don't overdo it. And I'm going to use principles of atmospheric perspective is that you have a lighter color in the background. Helps bring the foreground into focus. Except I'll smudge a little bit of this. And do a little bit of playing around here. And grab that. Okay. And then, what was the color I gave all this stuff back in page 1? I have page 1 up here anytime. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I did. Page 2. So page 2 was the color of the, yeah, that was the color of the, which I don't have to be totally consistent on these things, but I might want to do it here just for the fun of it. Make sure there's no black in it. There's no black in it. I've been a good boy. Don't know which time. Oh, I'm about ready to get out of here. So I'll do this little part here. Then I have to say goodbye. Because I'm actually getting paid for what I'm about to do next. And my wife loves the fact that I get paid for doing something. So you finally got paid for doing something, man. So I'll be back tomorrow at 10 for a much longer session. What did that spot over here too? Well, I think I have to do it tomorrow and figure out what I was doing and something I'm doing right. I'd love to draw in this little building here. It was a lot of fun. And I'll do right across the street also. Gotta add some consistency. But I got 117. Yeah. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. Sylvester Stallone, who I once sat stood next to at the Whitney Museum of American Art. I turned turned to my right and looked way down, and there he was. This guy is short. I like him a lot, but he's really tiny. Oh well. More muscles than I'll ever have. I did a lot of weightlifting when I was a lot younger, but weightlifting can be either good or it can just really good. Didn't do me a whole lot good. I don't like that color too much. Down here, maybe over here. Let's just play with it. Like that. Over here. Put it up here. Now let's try it. Yeah, that's a little better. It's one of the magic of film. Here's this guy who's probably 5'6", and he looks huge. He's playing a heavyweight boxer. He's 5'6". He's welterweight. All you do in film is make sure that everybody that you cast is shorter than you are. So when he hires Dolph Lundgren to play that big Russian fighter, Dolph Lundgren's maybe 5'11". He's a tiny guy. He's a little guy too. That's the magic of the film, man. Roy Rogers was 5'2". Many of his scenes, he had to be standing on the box to do the scene. He's so short. He lifted weights like Stallone, getting all bulky. And so when he fought and everything, he's real slender. And it's wrong being skinny because as you get older, you just wish you were skinny. But, well, of course, when you're a little boy, get up in the morning at 7 a.m. to watch him on Saturday morning television. You don't care. It's my hero. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, we're getting there. I will finish this up tomorrow and maybe work on that page 100. That'll be fun. Okay, I gotta go. I will see you on the other side. And thank you for that thumbs up. And go to Blue Boy Brown, page 86, if you want to see what I'm up to. Okay? I'm on the chapter called The Widow Kills a Chicken or Two. Okay, bye-bye.